The first thing you notice on a 1961 Chevrolet Impala isn't the fender fins, isn't the NASCAR-inspired grille, it's the roofline. It just stops you for a second. Thin pillars, curved glass, that clean hardtop shape. Chevy nailed this one. By 1961, Chevrolet was moving away from the big fin look of the late 50s. Cars were starting to get cleaner, lower, and a little more grown up. The Impala was still big and comfortable, but now it had sharper lines and a lot more style. This was the early 60s, and everything was looking toward the future. The bubble top is what makes this car special. No post in the middle, no heavy roofline, just a wide open look from the front to the back. It makes a full-size car feel lighter and sleeker than it really is. And that's why people still love these cars today. It's not trying to be wild, it's just got the right shape. This one left the factory in Ermine White, and it was refinished in 2020 with a high gloss look and black accents. It's a simple color, but this body makes it work. The chrome bumpers, the guards, the bright trim, the quad headlights, the recessed tail panel, it all fits together. It's just clean. Nothing is overdone. Inside, you get that classic red and white interior. It really wakes the car up. Front bench, rear bench, matching door panels, bright trim, crank windows, vent windows. It's all 1961 in the best way. The retro style radio gives you that modern use, but the cabin still feels like an old school Chevy. Open, simple, and comfortable. Under the hood is a 348 V8 with 4-barrel carburetor. It's got that orange Chevy block and that kind of torque that just makes sense. It's backed by a 700 R4 4-speed automatic, so you get that nice cruise when you're on the highway. With power steering, front disc brakes, dual exhaust, and the restored factory frame and suspension, this is the kind of classic you actually get out and enjoy. And that's the best part about this car. It has the look, it has the history, and it's not something you're afraid to drive. 15-inch rally style wheels, the clean stance, and the restored underside, and the World of Wheels 3rd place award all tell you somebody really cared about getting it right. The 1961 bubble top, it just has a presence. You don't have to explain it too much. The roofline, the glass, the chrome, the color combo, it all does the talking. And more than 60 years later, it still feels special. Some cars are cool because they're loud. This one is cool because it's right. 61 bubble top. These things just move out so nice. They float down the road. You've got the open windows, turn signals, everything work. Go through, wipers work, horn works, all the good stuff. And it's just got a road presence that is above a lot of the other 60s. You know, from the 59 when it had the big wings, you know, that they did. It's just, it shows so well. It gets the looks, and it's a great cruiser. Now this one with the 4-speed, it also runs out just really nice where you can actually drive it on the highway. Now remember, we have over 300 photos. We have online financing, nationwide transport, all classiccaraddict.com. Now, let's show you the exterior. If you're wanting to be cool, then you gotta have a 61 bubble top. These are just an amazing vehicle all the way around. They have that just classic nostalgia to them. It's got the big grille, NASCAR inspired. It needed the air to come in to keep it cool. It's got the 348 in here, good torque with it. This is an automatic, been upgraded to a 4-speed so you can actually drive it out on the highway. And the body lines on this one are nice and straight. The paint is in great shape. That's what I really like about this one. Windshield, all just right there, no big cracks. You know, it might have just a few little small little rock chips, but no big cracks whatsoever on it. This thing just shows out really really well. And again, the top, all through these, all the signs that you got to look for, this one has been done. And has it been restored? Absolutely. And that's the greatest thing about it, is it's been restored and all the big major issues have been fixed, and this one's ready to go. But you can just look down. All really nice body lines, nice and straight. The trim is nice and bright. You've got the original style rims. Now these are a little bit older tires, but they will hold out and they will go on the road. But if you're wanting to go out and really take it across country, I'd recommend upgrading. But through town, they look to be fine. There's no dry rot to them, in really good shape. And the good thing is that, look, I mean, down here might have a little bit of Bondo in there. They all do, but it's not like filling any type of holes. It's fully metal, other than some skim through here. And then you can see, even just through here, it's nicely done, nicely finished. Again, rims are in great condition. They're factory style with the rings. 235, 60, 15, good tread depth with them. Trim is nice and bright. Bumpers, nice and bright. Even the lights, those are in good shape too. All working like they should be. You've got your tail fin for the antenna and the bubble top. All the seals around this are in just extremely good shape. They've replaced, so you don't have any of those issues with leaking or any type of deterioration or rot down here at the bottom. This one has all been nice and refinished the right way. And again, those body lines just nice and straight. Tires all matching all the way around. Really good shape, run out really well. This thing drives amazing, as you guys just saw. And again, you go through all your big panels. It's just all there, all metal, the way that you want it to be. Now we get in here. 348, lots of originality to it. Few little upgrades. It's not all fully original, but it does have power brakes, does have power steering, and it just runs the way that you want it to. Now, it does have the older radiator. I probably, if I was going to drive this like normally all the time, I would replace that and upgrade that into an aluminum radiator. Not a big expense whatsoever, but it drives out great and it keeps the engine cool as it is right now. You can see just all good shape in the engine bay though too. No rot, no deterioration. Now let's get over here, show you the interior. Love this interior. Windows, nice and smooth, up and down. Vent windows work. Here in the rear too. These are always the ones that are a little finicky, but this one is actually really good shape. Goes up and down nice and smooth. Interior lights work. There's no big rips or tears in the seats, all in good shape. The red and white, just nostalgia for the 60s. Even today, you don't see a lot with the red and white. Corvettes kind of went with the little color theme that they have with it, but it just doesn't show the same as this. All the gauges work, as you guys saw in the test drive. Horn works, and wipers, all of that good stuff. Now, the big thing that you want to see also is the trunk. So obviously, plenty of room all the way through with this, but what I really like to see is just look at how well finished that all is. All in good shape, all metal. It's not just deteriorated, no rust spots. There's nothing over there collecting any type of rust. Just again, in really good shape. They did a good job with it. The trim's been replaced, new bolts, things like that. So it just is gonna be that one that shows so well at, you take it to the car show, you drive it wherever you want. This just has it all. And the gaps, really nice and clean. Rubber seal here might be coming off just a little bit, but hey, we just fixed that, so we're good. Now coming over to this side, show you all the windows operating like they should. So we got here, vent window, works just like it should. And here, again, windows in really good shape. Track system's in really good shape. It's nice and smooth. That's when you can really tell that they just have not been wrecked hard and they haven't been torn apart and just really messed with from originality. All the good stuff works with it. And you can just see here how well this one is is on the inside. The reconditioning of the paint was done the right way. They didn't just go through the outside and have it just look good. They actually went fully through the vehicle to have it show out the way that you want it to. Now, no rips, no tears. Seats are in great shape. Headliner's in great shape. Still got the emblems. Thing is ready to go, and the stereo works. So you can enjoy the tunes, you can cruise, you can do all of the good stuff in this one. Now, let's show you the undercarriage. All right, guys, we are getting under this 1961 Impala Bubble Top, front disc conversion, 348. It's got a 4-speed 700 R4. All your steering components are all in good shape. Just want you to be able to see everything with these vehicles. And you can see here, floor pans, just a great, amazing shape. Look at how dry they are. Then you got your dual exhaust running all the way through. Back in here to the rear where you do have your drum set up, and you do have your suspension set up there. They did these, even just back in the day, they were set up, ready to go. But this is one that you can go out, enjoy, drive it, or show it. Whatever that you want to. Drive to the show. Thanks for watching. ClassicCarAddict.com.